Welcome back. In today's video, we're getting our house ready for the fall season. As y'all have seen from my previous hauls, I've got a few things that I'm ready to put out and piece together to make sure that my home and our hearts are ready to welcome in this new season of fall. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of our internet family here. So let's get started. We're going to first get started with dinner. We're doing our first crockpot meal of the season, which is smothered chicken. Smothered chicken is a very simplistic recipe that's really a dump and go. Combine all your ingredients, your seasonings, put it in your crockpot, set it, and forget it. I was introduced to this style of smothered chicken back when I was in college. I was attending a church at the time, and they always had a Sunday potluck on the last Sunday of the month. And someone brought in this recipe, and I was instantly hooked. So she was gracious enough to share with me her style of cooking this meal, and I've been making it ever since. So today we're using chicken thighs. They've been washed and cleaned. We're going to add those to the base of our crock pot, as well as our fresh cut veggies. All of their measurements will be in the description box below, as well as a full recipe. Once we add everything to our crock pot, we're going to add in our seasonings as 1 can cream of chicken and 1 can cream of celery. We'll also add 1 cup of chicken stock or broth. Do a gentle mix, cover, and cook on high for 4 to 6 hours, which is my preferred method, or you can do low and slow if you're going to be going to work all day or at school. Moving on to our living space, y'all already know my daughter loves blankets, so you're going to see me tidying up here because we're playing forts and pillows yet again. I'm really excited to put out the new pieces I got from Home Goods. You can see that haul in the cards linked above. I'm giving the area a really good vacuum to make sure that any debris or things are cleared off of the sofa before we transition into decorating. Fall time for me is also very special because a lot of my life milestones have occurred during this season. For one, my husband and I were married in November, which is in the fall. We had our daughter in October, which is in the fall. One of my favorite holidays of Thanksgiving is in the fall. So fall time for me is just a central part of the year where we are looking to partially reset a little bit, but more than reset, really kind of make sure that we are on course and on chart with reaching our annual goals that we have for a family as well as individuals. And fall for me is really a time of reflection to make sure that I'm still on track and I am in the area of not just the physical space I want to be, but also mentally of where I'm going into this next season. This year I really wanted to focus on colors that were soothing to the eye and really offered a level of sophistication to our home. green is just a combination that I cannot get enough of in any capacity. Whether it's in textile, whether it's in decor, fashion, these colors together just create a sensation of peace and stillness for me. I do want to ask y'all's opinion though. As you'll see in this clip, I've re-added back a light colored pillow that was part of my spring palette. I really like the contrast of the light and the dark, as well as the texture and depth it provides. So let me know in the comments, are we thinking just the knit pillow with the print, or do we like the knit, the velvet, and the print? I think decorating my table for each season may be my favorite part of home decorating in general. I love to set a table that is reflective of what the season is, but also with a twist. So my color palette again is not necessarily traditional, but it does give that nod to the season changing through the different level of greens, browns, and the blues, more moody, and my table is no exception. When I found this tablecloth, I knew it was going to be the foundation of everything that I've done. And everything on my table is really sourced from a reasonable retailer. It's either Home Goods, Facebook Marketplace, Aldi, Target. I think dining spaces sometimes are underrated because you just think you eat there. But I really find, at least from my upbringing, my mom always had us set the table for dinner or really any meal that we had, because it creates this experience that we share as a family, as friends, around the table, around a meal. And my most memorable memories happened around the dinner table. So for me to be able to foster that same type of experience for my family and friends is something I hold very dear to me. And I really think creating a tablescape is one way to provide that layered experience that people have when they enter into your home. Let me just say, my house smells amazing. It smells like love and comfort. This crockpot meal is one that you all will surely make again and again. We are now going to give this a very nice mix to make sure that everything is well combined and mixed in together so there's no lumps or clumps throughout our sauce as it continues to cook. Powder bathrooms are also a place you can really play up the personality of your home by adding in different small trinkets or items that are reflective of your personal style. For me, I like to do that through my soap dispensers and the type of towels and napkins I have in this space, which you'll see me switch out here in just a moment. Another economical option of updating your kitchen for different seasons is through your tea towels. This is a one-time investment you can make and recirculate every single year or until your style changes. I found these recently on a shopping trip to Home Goods, which these will be with me for an extended period of time. I love the texture, I love the colors, and I love the print. So this is one way that you can always update your kitchen without spending a whole lot of money. My final tip for decorating your home is the use of florals and lighting. I cannot tell you how many times having fresh florals in a space will bring new energy and new life because you have, in essence, a living thing in that space with you. Also, lighting. Lighting can invoke a certain mood or feeling. I love my new little kitchen lamp that I've added. I really think lighting is a way, again, that can make a powerful punch without breaking the bank. My final addition is this little cute jack-o'-lantern that my daughter painted. I like to retain some type of activity that she does to let her know that she is seen and appreciated, and that she's also very much a core part of our family and our decorating. Here's the final plating of our smothered chicken with a side of rice and lima beans. This meal is one that is, again, super easy, very comforting, and fully flavorful. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and spending some time with me getting our home ready. Again, the ministry of home is very important to me, as it's the foundation that me and my husband are laying for our daughter as she gets older and enter into the world. So I really encourage you to be the best steward over what God has given you to date so that He can expand you more in the future. As always, remember that you are seen, you are loved, and you are chosen. And I will see you back here in a few days, Sunday at 6 o'clock. Bye, y'all.